Gonna die, honey. You too. Shelter her.
The answer's no. Because I'm here. And you know what I am?
An aircraft mechanic?
Not anymore.
Superhero. Anyway, I promise no one from our family is gonna die.
Wow, a complete lie. What an asshole.
That's far enough.
I'm Sheriff Romero. I guess you must be Vince. Best if we make this quick.
All right, boys, prepare the slave trade. We're selling her right off for profits.
You know how much I love you, right?
All the way to the moon.
That's right. You get scared, you just look up at the sky and remember that, okay?
Okay.
Put the kid in the vehicle. Stay with her.
That's right, she's too valuable to escape.
And I was thinking to myself, do I hate this motherfucker? No, I don't. I don't even really know you that much. I've never had a fucking problem with you. So I figured I would leave by giving you some life advice. See, you're a gamer, all right? I'm also a gamer. And the thing is life, everything you fucking do in life is a game. I've beat the game. I beat the game. I used some money glitches, but I beat the game at life. You, Phil, you're still on mission 1, and you can't get anywhere, and you're rage quitting, and you're starting over and restarting and restarting. I mean, a decade ago, you were on stream begging for $20 and $10 donations so you could pay your rent. It's a decade later, you're begging for $10 and $20 to pay your rent. You're restarting mission 1. You're trying to use the same tactic over and over again, and you're dying, and you're having to restart the level. If you want to win at this game of life, you're gonna have to fucking do something different. Now, I know it's an ongoing thing with people telling you to go get a real job, but you probably need to get a real fucking job. But there's a deeper reason on why you hate me. Me and you have been doing YouTube for about the same amount of time, or gaming entertainment, whatever you want to say, for the same amount of time, and I'm retiring, all right? I'm retiring with fuck you money. Never have to fucking work again. And you, having the same career, you know, doing the same thing, you know, online entertainment stuff, you're still begging for $10 donations and $20 donations to pay your electric bill, to pay your fucking rent, all right? I get it. I'd hate me too.
You're gonna keep coming back. I'm gonna seal up all my cracks. You're gonna keep coming back. Why? Because you keep smelling the syrup.
Yeah, what's blooming? That's your boy Shinko Fleur, and I am fucking dying right now. All right, I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. It is another edition of the Glaze State, where we just basically reboot and go over the same shit that Phil goes over day after day after day after day after day. And I hope you guys are all okay. I hope you guys are all staying hydrated, staying cool. It's fucking hot. It's fucking hot. Hot as shit. Fucking, I'm dying right now. I'm sweating like a fucking pig. I'm sweating like Phil during his bankruptcy hearing, man. It's just fucking disgusting. It's fucking, like, yo, like right now I'm sitting in my chair with like 2 ice packs. I got a towel in the freezer, you know, just so I could get it nice and wet. So that way, pause. So that way I could just have it and cool myself off in a few. So I don't know if I can handle the whole thing today. So, um, yeah, I hope you guys are good. I got it. It's just the where, like, you see how Phil talks about how his office is stuffy? Like, I don't have an office. Like, this area that I use, it's really fucking stuffy. So I have to have like the lights off. I have to crack open something so air could come in, and I don't know. That's it. I'm gonna be freaking yo. I'm gonna be fucking. I'm gonna be taking ice baths, yo. Like I just filled up mad ice trays. As soon as this shit is done, man, I'm about to just dump that shit all some cold ass water. I'm going to sit my ass down, and I'm going to fucking just freeze my balls off, literally. Some water right there. I can't find my glaze stick. I don't know where it's at. My glaze stick, but I can't, can't do what I do. So, before we get started, let's go down and say what's up to everybody. Rabies 13, Sheet Metal 02, Magic Shark, Brazen, M Hale Gaming, Give More Blood, Phantom Wolverine Figure, Wilson Gal, Trying 007, Hood Hustler, Smith Super Awesome Reviews, Meth Bag, Kid Flynn, PW Dubs, what's up, baby? Dubmatic 1651, how we doing? Straight from 215. Kid Flynn, what's up again, man? Zeph, Hernando De Soto, how we doing? Silent Weapons 3, James Farmer, how we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Lily Podcast Upper, I said it right today, ha. What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, baby? Lunar Guardian, how we doing? Stroheim, how we doing, baby? Hey, we doing? Everybody's good. Agent Prop, what's up, baby? Velour Fog, what's up, baby? How we doing? Josuke Higashikata, I don't know if I said that right, but what's up, baby? VLX 11387, how we doing? How we doing today? The Sid, what's up? Pyroclastic, Drew Jumpman Gillette, how we Bill Brasky? What's up, what's up, what's up? How we doing today? All good in the neighborhood. Game Master, what's up? Gamer 99X, Jaden Fan 94, Fact of Fiction, Wait What? Cloud Zach 1090, Optimus Rex, what is up? Rojeezy, what is up? How we doing today? How we doing? Papa Luda Betray, what's up? Tuna Sandwich, what's up? DJ Runo, what's good? How we doing? Snort Hogan, what's up? How we doing today? Oh my god. What's up? Phrase 8, what's up? Rocky the Dog, how we doing? Sarah, how we doing, baby? Oh my god. Yeah, I got some egg foo young. I know it's not an authentic Chinese meal, but I got some egg foo young with some white rice and some wonton soup waiting for me. And already I got I'm down in so much water. So much water. So today, well, yesterday, Victor Von Drip, what's up, baby? What's up? Yes, it will be a succulent Chinese meal. Brandon Steger, what's up, baby? Critical Error, I hope your brain is not melting because of Phil. I hope it's not. I was just because of the heat. Oh, God. Woo! Okay. Excalibur 2010X, what's up? 2010X. Excalibur 2010, how you doing, baby? All right, okay. Whew. Klaus Mr. What's up, baby? So, Slayer, how we doing, baby? The Sheepdog, what's up, baby? So, yesterday, Phil spent all day on Twitter, going through Twitter spurgs, had a little, DoorDash, and then went right back to Twitter. So, let's see how he's going to lie about it today. You know what I'm saying? Dude, Mega Kirk, what's up, baby? All right, so let's go. Let's do it. Let's get glazed. Nicholas, what's up, baby?
All right, good morning, everyone. Happy Friday, and welcome to a new episode of the Level 1 Podcast, the show that has an introduction that's way too good for it. Why? What the heck is going on with my camera? Hi, everyone. What are you doing up there? What is going... I just look like, wait a minute. What the... Okay, hold on a second here. By the way, interestingly
Hold on, let's take it back. I love that little Muttley laugh that he does. For those who don't know, right? Muttley is from a cartoon called Wacky Racers, where they would have a bunch of racers and they'd be in a whole bunch of races. And then there was this one guy, his name was Dick Dastardly. He was like the bad guy, stereotypical bad guy, with the mustache, and he was evil. And he had this dog called Muttley. And what was funny about Muttley is that Muttley had this very breathy laugh. Okay, and I think he just did it just now.
A lot of people.
Let's hear that laugh.
Hi everyone. What are you doing up there? What is going? I just look like.
You hear that? You hear that breath? You hear that breath right there? Perko Bay, what's up, baby? Let's play back. Let's see that breath.
Hi everyone. What are you doing up there? What is going? I just look like. Wait a minute. What the? Okay, hold on a second here. By the way,
you know what he sounds like?
Yeah,
Yo, you know what he sounds like? Hold on.
Hi everyone. What are you doing up there? What is going? I just look like. Wait a minute. What?
Yo, you know what he sounds like? Yo, you ever seen that YouTube video? It's like a chick. She's wearing she got her hair in a bun and some shit, and she goes, "Not to be racist, but Asians." That's what he sounds like right now. Like the fuck.
Okay, hold on a second here. By the way, interestingly enough,
Ravensdorf, what's up, baby?
About where's my YouTube play button? There it is, right on my wall.
We don't care.
You guys ask about it. There it is.
No, nobody asks about it. Nobody gives a shit.
I've had it there pretty much forever.
That's a clip right there.
It's always off camera, and you guys.
I hope
can't
somebody
really
clip
see
that.
It. So that's why you basically don't know that it's even in the equation. But I've always had it kind of hanging on my wall.
And that does what?
Years here. Okay.
And it
that's
means
better.
nothing. Nobody
I
cares.
must have whacked it or something. So welcome
it's like you just
everyone.
whack your meat.
I didn't just lose about 4 feet of height, but I am ready to join all of you for a full and fun week of gameplay streaming, as well as other variety and fun.
Yo, that's
Holy
right,
crap,
King Jad. Look at that. All that freedom and all that posability in his camera. He can just move it. He can turn it. He can twist it. But he can't show off doing push-ups. That's a little sus.
A lot to talk about today. As always, on my day off, everything happens. Like, it doesn't seem to matter what day of the week I take off, because it changes, right? These days, my day off tends to either be Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. And no matter what day it ends up being, even if it changes like this last week, where instead of Wednesday, it was Thursday, everything happens on that day. We've got all kinds of game news to talk about today, including a new Dragon Ball game, the release date of the new Teenage Mutant Turtles game.
You already spoke about that.
Switch Online that I actually want to talk about because it's quite funny, and I might actually play
You already spoke about that.
And of course, the insane amount of drama and controversy around The Last of Us 1 remake, which exploded in the last 2 days with online leaks, leading to Naughty Dog finally officially making a full statement about the game and releasing gameplay, which blew up the internet, and now the internet is all arguing with each other again. I feel like we're 2 years ago. I seriously feel...
No, you're 2 years ago, Phil, because again, you're repeating the same shit. You already expressed your thoughts on this on Twitter all day yesterday. All day, you spent tweeting. You found something, you tweeted. You waited 30 seconds, you waited 30 minutes, you found something, tweeted. Waited minutes, and tweeted. Then you did another 40 minutes, then tweeted. That's all you did. All you did. Like, we saw you. Like, we can go to Twitter and see.
Like, we've gone back in time 2 years, and we're still embroiled in the whole controversy around the release of The Last of Us 2. It's ridiculous. Like, nothing has changed in 2 years. No one's learned. No one has grown up. And no one has actually, like, admitted any, I don't know. It's just messed up that here we are, and it feels like we're going back to square one. So, we've got a lot to talk about today. Okay, we do. And I'm excited. I just got a hot weather advisory. Yeah, we got hot weather coming up next week. Anyway, I'm excited for this week. We got a good variety of stuff this week. Continuing on and finishing up multiple new release games that I've been playing for a couple of days. In fact, we're probably going to beat one of them today on stream, which is cool. trying out a whole new game as an early beta. I have early beta access to Multiverses, which I'm actually very excited to jump into starting tomorrow. Okay. Amongst other things, getting back to the retro games that we were playing that have been on hiatus for a few days now. This is going to be a great week. It is. I'm really excited. Now, of course, I need to tell you guys about the schedule and all of that, which we're going to talk about in just a moment. So you guys will know what's coming every single day. We got all those news stories to talk about. And of course, a segment that I like to call Phil's Day Off. Phil's Day Off.
Yes, that fucking thing is gonna fucking just not work anymore, and he's gonna be too lazy to fucking switch the batteries. It's a joyous day. We out here, we popping bottles. We popping bottles and say we out to the club. And we out to Twin Peaks. We out. We out. It's a celebration, bitches. It's a fucking celebration. That's it. That's it. We happy. That's it. We did it. We did it, baby. We did it. I like to thank all the people involved. You know, it's been a long, arduous journey, but we finally here, baby. Finally fucking here. Oh my God. Yo.
Very exciting. I guess my sound box is finally dying. I probably have to replace
Don't
the
do that to
battery.
me, King Jad.
I have to look into it. I think it uses multiple watch batteries or something. I mean, the thing, I've literally used this on stream for about 6 to 7 years and never replaced the battery. I can just imagine what it looks like on the inside there. It's probably all corroded and shit. One more time.
Yeah!
Okay, so anyway.
Yeah!
Yeah, I'm excited for this week, to say the least. It's going to be a great streaming week for all of us, okay? So let's jump right into it, because I got so much to talk about on today's Level 1 podcast. I want to get into it so we don't get backed up, okay? So, let's talk, first of all, let's talk about the schedule. Then, we'll do Phil's Day Off, and then we'll talk about the news stories. Fair enough? Okay. So,
yeah, I saw Nisu.
schedule.
I hope it breaks
Right
it
now,
more.
of course,
Break
we're
it
doing a full
more.
Level
Break
1
it.
podcast. And then after that, we're continuing on with As Dusk Falls, the narrative-based game. That is pretty suspenseful, man. It's kept us all at the edge of our seats for the last 2 streams that I've done here. I'm about 4 hours into the game. And I would argue we're probably about halfway into Chapter 4. The game has 6 chapters. However, as we're playing into the game, the chapters are actually getting longer, I've noticed. So even though we think we're maybe halfway in, maybe we aren't, I'm not sure. I guess we'll see. That's what I mean. Like, we could beat it today with a full 3-hour stream of gameplay, or we might not, because I don't know how long the game actually is, so I don't want to overpromise and underdeliver. If we need another night stream of it or whatever, I'm down for that. It's fine. So I guess we're going to see, and go from there. So that's today's main stream. And man, the game has been very interesting. The plot has been great. Albeit, I will say, last time when we played there were a couple situations
I'm gonna
that
change
were
it,
kind of ridiculous.
Brian.
One part that I absolutely called out
Thank
as
you.
ludicrous was that one of the main characters gets shot. Okay, law enforcement come in to take over the situation. All right, great. They take control. They take control of the hotel where the guy is shot. The guy's on the ground bleeding. Okay, so what do? Do they immediately take him into custody, take him to a hospital, treat his wounds, and then interrogate him from the hospital bed? Do they patch him up quickly because maybe it's just a flesh wound, take him to the station for questioning? No, they leave him on the floor, bleeding. They patch him up on the spot and leave him on the floor, and the next morning the FBI is talking to him. What? Have the people who wrote this game never, ever experienced anything with real law enforcement at all in their lives? Do they not understand basic procedure? It's a crime scene. People were shot and killed there. They clear the area to gather evidence of a crime. They do not leave the witnesses on the floor overnight and then question them the next morning. like, what is going on in this game? Some of it makes absolutely no sense. Other things are great. I feel like some of these characters are interesting, and so the choices that you're forced to make is pretty interesting. So anyway, I digress. There's some things that I definitely like about the game and some that I don't. But I'm hooked. I want to see what's going to happen in this.
The pancakes are ready. I can chat VCMP. Thank you for the £5 super chat. Just wanted to force you to read this in a wee forced Scottish accent, because you really struggle to make your wee mouth what you wanted. Hold on, let me try again. Hold on. Go through. Sorry. Just wanted to force you to read this your wee forced Scottish accent, because you really struggle to make your wee move what you wanted there. Say, I did it. That's it. I did it. Nah, man, I did it. Come on. Y'all can't do this to me. I'm on the other side. I'm on the other side of the goddamn world. Y'all can't do this to me. You can't. You know what? Okay, this is what's going to happen. Okay, this is what's going to happen. Okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and rewatch Shrek 1,000,000 times and copy his accent until I get it, and then I'll do it again. Okay? We'll do it that way. So I'm going to go and watch Shrek over and 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 over again until I get it. Okay? Don't get like you gotta
story. I thought the game ended right at the point where the heist would end, or the
I love Fiona
situation, I should say, would end. No, the game is continuing on far past that. There's time jumps and everything, so I have no idea where this is going to go from. Okay, I'm blown away at what's going to happen with this plot, because I have no clue. I'm just kind of going with the flow, as they say, right? So thank you for joining me today. If you're here for that, I'm excited for it, just like I'm sure you guys are. These narrative style games are definitely interesting when it comes to the amount of stuff that you can kind of do improv commentary on. Speaking of which, I'm going to very, very briefly not really address something, but I feel like it's worth addressing.
Nah, you're gonna address it.
As you know, I have a large group of scumbags who follow me all over the internet.
And
try to do as much as they possibly humanly can to slander me, defame me, say things that aren't true about me, and basically make me look like a horrible human being to as many people as they can all over the internet. Okay, I don't know why at this point. I really don't see the purpose of their agendas, but that's what they do. It's just an inevitability at this point. Okay, that's going to happen no matter what I say and do, no matter where I say and do it.
Hey,
like I said, if I cured cancer today, I'd be, told that, I farted when I cured it, and man, the smell was just so unbearable, and I should be chastised for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it is on the internet. So the other day, I'm doing commentary on this game, and I'm doing my usual style of improv commentary, and it's the same style of commentary that I've done over the years. It's not any different from anything else that I've done.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Everyone knows that I try to do all kinds of things on the cuff. Jokes, dark humor. It's just something
Don't get mad yet, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Let him finish. Let him finish the thought.
Commentary on a game like this where it's primarily narrative based.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Now keep going, Phil. Keep going. Don't stop.
It's completely off the cuff and unexpected. And sometimes I'll try to purposely say something ridiculous to break the mood up. For example, in this game, you've got hostage situations. You've got people getting shot. You've got someone commits suicide in the game. It's pretty crazy, or attempt suicide, I guess I should say. It's not clear if it actually worked or not. But the point I'm making here is, this is something that I've always done, and
he's always done this.
Everyone has always enjoyed it. Okay.
No, people haven't.
Only now that people literally will try to make things up to make me look bad. So the thing is, some people have actually called me out and said, you need to address this because people are saying this about you in the last few days in regards to commentary you've done or whatever. No, I don't. I don't actually have to address it at all. It's bullshit. No, you don't. And everyone knows it. Anyone with a fucking brain between these 2 ears knows what I said
Yes.
because it's on camera. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
the problem is with the people who don't like me is what they will attempt to do.
Okay, so I'm gonna do you one better, Dave, and I do this all the time. See, the thing is, now, you see, this is what happens when you don't shut the fuck up. Okay, you open your mouth, then you get in trouble. Then instead of just shutting the fuck up like you say you're supposed to do, you don't, and you open your mouth up and you dig yourself a deeper hole. So before we even address the fucking thing that you're gonna talk about, let's listen to what you just said. This is the type of commentary I've done over the years. One, right? You've always done this type of commentary. Okay? So Phil, since you've always done this type of commentary, you've always gotten backlash for it. So how come you can't register that people do not like that type of commentary? Okay? They never have. Because remember, according to your own words, according to your words, Phil, you said that the reason you got removed from Twitch, the reason why people don't like you, the reason why people give you the King of Hate moniker is because they brought up a video of you saying anti-Semitic things 10 years ago. So Phil, throughout the entire time that you do shit like this, it has never worked out. So why can't you get it through your thick forceps gripped brain that this type of commentary is not something that you should be doing? Okay? It's not. Because my thing is, if you could go ahead and make an off-the-cuff joke like that, I can make an off-the-cuff joke about how, how you're fucking ugly. I could make an off-the-cuff joke about, it's observational humor. You're ugly, right? You are a legitimate ugly human being. You're repulsive to look at. You literally make people puke when you see them. Women's libidos diminish when they look at you. That's observational humor. But see, then I bet you if I go into your stream and I tell you that, I bet you if I go on Twitter and I tell you that, you will get mad and you will block me. Okay? So my thing is, if someone is telling you that you don't like that they don't like that it's wrong, that it's racist, it doesn't matter if it's a hater or if it's a fan. The consensus is what you said was wrong, point blank. And this is the type of shit that prevents you from getting any success.
Is take what I say and say, well, if you add this guess, this extrapolation, this spin.
My nigga, suck my dick. Bro, I went up to Mrs. Fleur and I just grabbed my phone. And I just let the video play. I did not tell her what you said. I did not tell her what was the context. I literally just let the video play. As soon as your dumbass said, oh, let's slave it to the slave trade. Bro, her mouth was agape. She didn't laugh. She didn't yo, that's fucked up. Oh, what's wrong? She literally just stood there looking at the screen for several minutes. There doesn't have to be any extrapolation. There doesn't have to be any narrative spin, anything like that. We just show the fucking video raw as is, and the person will come up to their own conclusion that this is racist. Like, Phil, you want me? We could do that, Phil. We could go. Like I said, I don't got the stuff figured out right now. But when I do, the next time you do something like this, I'm going to take it as is. I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to tell people what it is. I am not going to tell people who you are. I am just going to play the video as is. And I'm going to let that person who I don't know, who I never met before, who is watching your videos blind for the first time say, yep, that guy's racist. Because that's what it's going to take. It's going to take for random people to see that you're fucked up. Then what you got to say?
This assumption, if you add...
What is the assumption? You, white man, went ahead and made a joke about slave trade when you saw a black girl, and then you got giddy about it. That's what you did. I agree with you. Forget the extrapolation. Forget the narrative spin. Forget the assumption. If you saw the video right there as is, you would deem DSP a racist. You can, Mark, if you go back to the beginning, to the beginning of this stream, I have it as part of my intro. And if you need to, is as Dusk Falls episode 2 and the timestamp is 59:17. Watch the video. Watch the video. Just watch the video. Don't forget what I just said. Erase what I just said from my mind and just go to that part. And matter of fact, back it up a little bit. Don't even start at 59:17. Back it up to like 59:9. Okay? So you go ahead and look at that, and then you tell me if you tell me if you was a person, and I want you to take that video, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to take that video. I want you. I'm. You know, if Phil likes to give his viewers homework, I'm gonna give you guys homework. I want you to take that video, take that clip, and go to people. Show them that no context, no nothing. Just say, I want your thoughts on this video. Play it for them and let them say it. Let them say it. Let them say, yo, like let them say like, yo, like that was racist.
All of this, plus what Phil said, it's terrible. Oh my God, how could Phil have done that? Wait a minute, what? If you add all of this bullshit.
So let's take the bullshit out.
What I actually said.
What did you actually say?
Horrible. Well, I didn't say any of that, nor is that even in my
So what
head.
did you say, Phil?
You know
what did you say? What did you
sadly, I
say?
say it in the modern day, it's like you can't even deal with just what you actually said and did. You have to deal with what everyone else is assuming you're saying, doing.
No, they take what you say. Phil, I was in high school. When I was in high school, Don Imus got his shit clapped for using observational comedy and racial humor. Okay? Opie and Anthony got in trouble for this. Like this, it's never been okay. It's never been okay. And even with Howard Stern, technically it wasn't okay, and that was the entertainment factor in what Howard Stern did. But the thing is, Howard Stern owns up to what the fuck he says, and, you know, he keeps going with it.
Thinking, even though you didn't do it. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're out of your fucking minds, okay? Like I said, I've always used humor.
So what did you say?
Over the
what did
top,
you say?
Ridiculous what-if situational humor.
Yes, situational humor. Yes, situational humor, but every single motherfucking time, it always has to revert back to race. That is the only thing, like, again, out of all the situations, you could have said some other shit. You could have talked about anything else, but you reverted to something that had to do with race every single time. Okay? You have to have some type of context. You can't just pull it out of your ass, because that's what you do. You just nothing that would allude to that type of joke would be going on. And the next thing you know, it's like, black people, right? Am I right? Like, come on, bro.
Gamer99X, thank you for the $2 super chat, hon. I appreciate the entertaining stream, Shinko. I'm glad I can entertain,
over my fucking leg. Let's continue. Games like this, I used to do back in the day with The Walking Dead, which was the original Telltale game that put this kind of games on the map.
Yes, my type of racist. Yeah, and look, and he's such a fucking dumbass. He's sitting there, literally trying to justify.
Fucking leg. Let's continue.
Handsome Golden Flowers, how you doing, baby? Now you're not late. You're okay. Thank you for the $2 super chat, huh? You're just on time.
And the thing is like, he's trying to, like, really bring this shit home. Like, I've always done this. This is who I am. Yes, DSP, keep aligning your brand with racist humor. Please keep, please.
Okay? No one had issue with it, but today in the modern era, now.
They always had issue with it. Always.
Let's do everything we possibly can to make Phil look like a villain on the internet, all right? I'm tired of it. So I'm not going to address any of their bullshit, because it's bullshit. It's
this is bullshit. What?
Give a moment to specifically address the nonsense that people have said about me.
But you're doing it now. You're doing it now. You're doing it now because you're nervous, because it makes you look bad. And I hope you still keep that shit up, because guess what? We just gonna go ahead and notch it into the, put it under the big file of racist shit that Phil has said. Just switch up the subject, bro.
Complete fabrication based off of them completely lying and extrapolating upon bullshit. Okay? And I'm not putting up with that shit anymore. I'm just not. I have no reason to address it.
And then again, and the thing is, what I love about this is that this Phil, since you can't keep your fucking story straight, this completely contradicts your whole shtick about you being a different person, you not being that person anymore. Because it shows that you're still that person. Because you rely on that fucking humor to, to entertain your audience.
Zerg, thank you for the $10 super chat, hun. How was that situational humor? It was so out of context. Not really a joke you'd hear on Seinfeld. Racial humor is fine. Phil just really scared of anyone different, so it comes off as weird. Exactly, honey. Exactly, Zerg. You're right with that. And thank you, honey.
Somebody getting sticky with it.
Oh no, this is his royal foxiness. This is a given. This is a definitive moment for DSP's top 10 worst moments. But that's the thing is, it's funny because this man says I've changed. I'm not that person anymore. But his defense is that I've always been this person. I love it. I love it. Thank you, DSP. Thank you for telling people you've changed. But then you contradict that by saying nah, because the reason that makes that what I said okay is because I've always been this person. Thank you.
Last thing I'm saying.
Thank
about
you.
They can literally make up whatever they want.
I don't have to make up shit.
I don't care. I'm not paying attention to it anymore.
What's up, Shotty99? How you doing,
For
baby?
me to particularly address each thing, all right, only gives them what they want. They want nothing more than on this very podcast this morning, they want me to have a whole segment trying to defend myself, to save face, and particularly to what they said about me.
That's what you're fucking doing right now, dummy. What are you doing right now? You're taking time out of your weird-tistic schedule to go ahead and say, hey, like, they're talking about me, but don't believe, like, you're doing it now.
I'm not giving them that satisfaction.
You are doing it now.
That's my attitude.
You just gave me the satisfaction. You just gave me the satisfaction. You gave me the satisfaction of showing that you've always been that person. You gave me the satisfaction of knowing that you're a fucking liar and the shit that you've said before in the past was a lie. Because again, you said you're not that person anymore. You don't make that type of humor anymore. And then right now you're saying that yes, I've always been that person. So I'm satisfied. Unlike your wife and your ex-girlfriend, I'm actually satisfied, DSP. Thank you. Thank you.
The nonsense they say and do, it's feeding the trolls, and I'm not doing that. So fuck them. Let's move on. Very nice. Okay. So again, I'm excited to see what's going to happen in the game today, and we'll see if I beat it or not. I mean, I might not. There's 6 chapters. We're basically 4.5 chapters into it. At first, the chapters were an hour long each, but now they're not. Now they're longer, like that, like chapter 3.
Oh, Ramen, that's a good thing. That's a good thing to point out.
Longer and longer, especially near the end of the game.
He only said those things because he's drunk, so he's drunk all the time.
Excited to see how it progresses today. Okay, today's late stream at 6:45 p.m. Pacific time is Friday Night Fights. It's where I play old school fighting games once a week. We're still playing the Capcom Fighting Collection. It's still giving us consistent matches and a lot of fun. It's different versions of Darkstalkers plus Hyper Street Fighter 2 our Anniversary Edition and Gem Fighter Minimakes. So I hope you'll join me for that, especially for those of you who are enjoying this new collection and the new gameplay and stuff in it. I'm really having a great time with it. And I know
We're
that
living rent-free inside his head.
Growing up in the 90s, and I can't wait for more of that tonight. Okay? Tomorrow, the main gameplay stream will be Stray. And again, it may be the end of the game. It may not. If I believe
it's a 4-hour game. It's a 4-hour fucking game. It's a 4-hour game. How many day streams has this game had? Hell not. Yo. So wait. So it's 2 streams, right? 2 4-hour streams, and the game is still not done yet. Holy shit. What kind of bullshit is that? That's some bullshit.
4 hours long. We've already played 6 hours. Yeah. And guess what? We're still going strong. I just arrived at a giant city that apparently seems to have content in it that's going to be lengthy. It's vibrant. It's interesting. So I'm having a great time with this game. I cannot wait to play more tomorrow. I'm going to be honest with you. All right? I feel like Stray, if it stays on the level that it has been at up to now, for me, this game is basically making a strong case for a Game of the Year contention. And that is
And I got frustrated. And I said, and you won't get on the fucking phone with me in his chat? And he banned me from his chat.
Ice Yamamoto, thank you for showing it to your playing it for your uncle, showing that he's racist. Move over, Elden Ring. Fuck out of here. Is Stray. It's Stray. Forget about the expansive storyline, the open world, the custom, the customization, the unique weapons, the robust enemies that you have to fight, the unique bosses you have to fight. It's fucking Stray. Fucking kitty bang bang out here for Game of the Year.
Something I never expected to say when I started playing this game. I thought it was going to be a cutesy cat game. It is very much not. This has some of the best graphics I have seen in a video game in quite some time. I'm blown away.
Hey, what's up, Bulldog Lead? I hope you're doing well, man. It's a struggle. It's
like
a struggle with
fucking
places
modern
that
marvel
suck
of
where you
gaming to
work at.
begin with, and then the fact that there's these layers of content, this atmosphere, the vibrance of
Phil. Now I want you to do something for me, right, okay, Phil? Now I want you to just do me a favor and just relax your jaw a little bit. Just relax your jaw just a little bit, and you might have to open it a little bit wider so that way you can get Stray's dick out your mouth, okay? It is just a walking sim game where you play a cat. Relax, bro. Like you did the same thing with Super Monkey Ball 2. You did the same thing with Bug Snacks. Calm it down, bro. Just calm it down. Liquid Car, what's up, baby?
The lore, it's a great game. I am immersed in this, and I cannot wait to play it again tomorrow, okay? Okay.
Well, thank you for the 20 Mexican peso super chat, hon. He made fun of Limbo and other similar games, by the way.
Exactly, he's a fake little
I don't know if
poser.
they want credit or not, so I'm not going to say their name. I don't want them to get harassed online or whatever. But someone gave me some early access to the Multiverses beta. The Multiverses beta, just so you guys know, it goes public later this week on the 26th of July.
Okay.
But I get access now. I have it. I can play it right now.
Is that only for?
I already had some scheduling.
Is Multiverses like? Is it gonna be cross-platform or is it just gonna be on PlayStation? I just want to know because I might want to play that.
Set up. I said I'll do it on the weekend. So tomorrow night we're checking out the Multiverses beta. For those who don't know, Multiverses is a game that is similar to Smash Brothers, or at least that's what it's going for. But it features a cast of characters from Warner Brothers properties, including
fellow Tractor. He doesn't care.
Scooby-Doo
he
cast,
got it, so he's in there.
Steven Universe cast, the Adventure Time cast, the Looney Tunes, among others. Okay, and people who played it over the past couple of days actually really like it. So I'm excited. A lot of people are saying, yeah, it kind of seems like it almost even bites off of Smash Brothers. Is that a good or bad thing? I guess it depends on your situation and your perspective. Some people seem to be upset about that. But Smash Brothers is done. You guys realize that, right? Like the last Smash Brothers.
Yes, that's it. The last Smash character, but the game is still active. People still play the game, dumbass.
Is done with. The producer of the series is not working on Smash anymore. So
okay, so the last game that played Smash, like the last game that they made, Smash Brothers Ultimate, it's still in play.
Gameplay like that, this is kind of your thing. So to kind of hate on a game and say, oh, it kind of bit off of Smash Brothers, well, that's what they're going for because you have created a desire for more gameplay like that. They're trying to satiate that desire with a different cast. What's the problem?
Okay, so where was this fucking energy you had for Dragon Ball Breakers? Because you said that Dragon Ball Breakers was Dead by Daylight for the 100th time. So, I mean, like, dude, can you get your thoughts straight? Can you get your thoughts straight, like, just for one teensy bitty, like, keep the train of thought one way, okay? Come on.
Problem with that, right? I don't know. Anyway, I'm excited to check it out tomorrow. It seems like a combination of kind of cutesy fun. Like if you know these characters, it's kind of neat to be playing all of them in a fighting game environment. Even the fact that these characters are interacting is neat. But then on top of that, people are saying, nah, it actually looks pretty competitive, right? So it's pretty neat, and it might be a really good game. So it's like a dual thing, like silly fun plus serious gameplay. I'm excited to check it out tomorrow. And what I've actually done is I've set it up so I'll check it out a couple of nights. I'm probably going to play it both Saturday and Sunday night. The game is free to play, but it has a limited cast of characters until you play it enough to unlock them with in-game currency you earn via matches, or you can buy them. Like, right off the get-go, you can drop like $30, $40 into this game, and you unlock all the characters. Well, obviously, I'm not going to do that.
Excuse me.
But I'm excited to try this out, okay? So, yeah, tomorrow night, Multiverses. Then on Sunday, I'm not sure what I'm doing, but it really depends on everything. I'm assuming we'll probably do Fable Anniversary, because I haven't played it now in a long time, like a week. And probably Sunday night we'll do more Multiverses. Then Monday's main stream, maybe Final Fantasy VII. And the night stream could be highly dependent on what we need to finish up. Did we not finish up As Dusk Falls or Stray? Do we need another stream of either to finish it up? Okay. And then Tuesday is the final day. Okay. Tuesday is the final day of streaming this week. So just to reiterate, this week is different. I know last week was different. It went extra long. This week is a 5-day streaming week. Wednesday is my day off this coming week. Why? Because that's what aligns with my wife's work schedule. Every week now, it might fluctuate. There's nothing you can do about it. You know, my wife still works retail, and when you work retail, they change your schedule around, and they did again, and it's like, damn, what's the day that makes sense this week to have off? Okay, Wednesday makes sense based on our schedules aligning, all right? So, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, that's my streaming week, and I'm off on Wednesday for this week, okay? So, there you go. Now, what else is going on? Well, remember, Saturday.
False mystery. Retract that message. We know. We can't let the pay pigs know.
Ladies and gentlemen, on Saturday, July 30th.
Oh, I gotta delete your message. Not you personally. We can't let the
recesses of darksydephil's closet.
We gotta remove it.
You don't want to know.
Don't say anything. Don't say nothing.
Shh. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Klaus.
You can imagine.
We saw nothing. Y'all all saw nothing.
I don't know, but we're going to find out. Like I said, it's 1 week from tomorrow, and it's a marathon, meaning we're just going to chill all day.
Gone forever, just like that.
And I pull things out of it, and we see what they are. And I tell stories behind it, and some things we'll keep and put on the streams or implement in my content. Some things we'll probably just toss right the fuck out, okay? And some things, maybe I'll go sell. Try to make some extra money. Go trade them in a GameStop or something if they're games and stuff. We'll see. Okay? It's totally unique. All right? Never.
What's unique?
Like this before. The stuff in my closet.
You never cleaned your closet?
A lot of it for 8 years since I moved here and sat in a bin and was never touched. So this will be interesting because we'll be able to do some stuff that you know, may have some interesting stories and finds in there. And it's going to be cool, I feel.
Eric Coy, what's up, baby? How you doing?
By the way, yes, there'll be a Feasting with the King that will take place during this event. Okay? So there you have it. The only other thing, no, as I already explained, I can't give away anything. I don't have money to ship stuff. This is what people, oh, well, because you're cleaning out your closet, can you just give everything away? No. Allow me to explain something to you guys. Back in the day when I used to make a ridiculous amount of money and I wasn't up to my eyeballs in debt and financial problems.
Which is your fault, your fault. That was your fault. That was your fault because you don't know how to fucking save money. You don't know how to budget your money. That is your fucking fault. Okay?
The hardcore gaming season giveaway. For 3 months every year.
Exactly.
The busiest gaming season of the year.
Exactly, War Dog.
I would actually on a weekly basis hold a giveaway where hundreds of people would compete to try to get something that I was going to give away, whether it was a game, maybe the collector's edition content of a game that I didn't want, whatever it may be. It used to be various different things, okay? I also would usually autograph some stuff because people wanted my autograph back then. I can't imagine why they would want it now, but back then I was more popular on the internet and people wanted my autograph, so I would sign some things and send it to them. No exaggeration, okay? It would cost a ridiculous amount of money to ship to people because I have a worldwide audience. It's not like everyone that watches me is in the United States. In fact, we just did the numbers about a week ago. Only about 45% of my viewing audience is in the United States. More than half the people who watch my content are actually outside of the USA, which means exorbitant shipping costs. Okay,
so then you tell those people, tough cookies. I'm sorry, guys, I can't afford. Why did you have to alienate the rest of your audience?
To put this into perspective, some of the things I used to send, I would send the collector's edition box, pamphlet, soundtrack CD, and stuff. You know, a small game case. Mail it to the UK, $40. Now, back then, it wasn't a big deal. Because back then, I was making all this ridiculous amount of money on YouTube on ad revenue. I had no debt. So who cared, right? I just blow the money. It doesn't make a difference. Today is totally not that situation. 10 years later, things are dramatically different for me. So I can't. You know, I used to remember at one point, as we've talked about, those t-shirts, those Project 7 t-shirts. When I first moved to Washington, people used to pledge to my Patreon, and they would earn a t-shirt, and then they would actually, you know, get an autographed shirt or whatever. Sometimes the cost of that to mail it to someone was upwards of $40 to $50. That's more than double the value of the shirt that I paid to begin with. It's like, damn.
Yes, but you got to spend money to make money. That's how it works in business, dummy. That's how it works in business. You can't just sit there and just take all the money. You have to make expenditures.
Shipping cost is not cheap. And by the way, it's even higher now. Things have definitely changed. So sorry, I can't do giveaways based on the crap in my closet. As much as some people might be like, oh, wow, there's an old game in there that Phil doesn't want. Maybe he could sign it and send it to me. I can't.
He could literally write this shit off as a business expense. Like, what is he talking about?
All right, it's going to be a trade it in or throw it out. Or I just continue to store it, all right? So anyway, that's coming on July 30th. That should be an exciting event. The only other
man, how we doing, baby?
Is, as you can see, we just have moved further and further away from hitting our Tier 2 members goal for the month. I'll be honest with you guys. There are 9-10 days left this month.
You even bake for money.
9 days left. I'm not confident that we're going to hit that. At one point, I thought we were. At one point, we were over 550 members. And I was like, man, all it would take is for someone to come on stream and drop one member bomb, or for a few people to come in for a new game release like Stray or As Dusk Falls and become members, and we could hit it. And then basically what happened is no one became a new member. I'm just being honest. Like, very few people became new members this month. A lot of gifted memberships expired, and now we're in the situation we are in. Okay? So it is what it is. We already hit a members goal for the month, which I'm happy about, and I'm grateful for. I'm not disappointed that it looks like there's zero chance we're hitting our Tier 2 members goal. Just to remind you guys what it was going to be is we were going to lock ourselves into a new React event where we were going to react to something like the original This Is How You Don't Play video, or possibly another documentary from either Frederick Knudsen or June the King. But it looks like we're just not going to do that this month, and I'm okay with that. That's all right. It's not a humongous problem or anything like that. I just want to let you guys be aware that that's the situation. You know, we're now 70 plus memberships away. It's not looking feasible anymore. So, we'll see what happens. Maybe there'll be a rallying at the end of this month. Maybe not. It's not a big deal. Just being honest. Okay? Okay. Phil's day off was not very exciting.
Yes,
it really wasn't.
We know. We saw you.
A lot of errands to run.
No, you didn't.
A lot of
you didn't run every errand.
A lot of the game news and stuff that happened, I was reading on Twitter. I was like, man, if only I was on stream today to talk about it. And it just so happens, it all happens when I'm off, of course.
Okay, see, something weird is happening now because now he's doing the whole, like, can't look at the camera, lying, you know, making up story type thing. Because, again, yesterday, right? Yesterday, Phil, you was on Twitter all day yesterday. All day. You were tweeting, replying, retweeting, and all that shit. We saw it. It's public. It's fucking Twitter. Okay? You allowed 3 hours. You allowed yourself a break of 3 hours. So what did you do within those 3 hours, Phil?
So we'll talk about the game news in a moment. But in reality, there's not much to talk about. Again, you know, I actually did get paid by YouTube yesterday. Mm-hmm. But I started doing the math in my head. I'm like, okay, so this week now I've got paid. I got to pay this bill, this bill, this bill. I'm doing the math. I'm like, it's literally all gone. Every dollar that comes in with my monthly YouTube payment goes right out to these bills. And that's it.
Yeah, he definitely.
So
WWE
like,
champions.
I got paid and now I have all this
WWE champions
spending on a day out. It was kind of the opposite. So my wife and I stayed home. I went out and ran some errands, and I watched my wife play Greedfall a lot. She's way into the game now. Man, that game has some things that are going for it that are really interesting, and it's got some things that are odd. Like the voice acting in the game is ridiculously peculiar. It's like the makers of the game wanted to create a new accent. I mean, like they have characters in this game that speak in this.
Oh, Stephen Hawking, I don't know. I hope he didn't.
That isn't like any
guys. Did
I've ever heard.
Rob on Wheels tip today?
And they actively coached people to talk like this because there's multiple people who have this weird.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Wasabi, like he ran errands in 3 hours. Like fuck out of here.
Really stands out. You're looking like what the fuck? It's weird. And then also on top of that, okay, on top of that, there's a lot of weird gameplay elements and choices. It was funny because I'm watching her play it, right? And she's in an inventory screen. And there's a weight meter. Like you know, in any video game or any RPG, there's like you can only carry a certain amount of inventory until you have too much weight in your inventory or whatever.
All right, SBM didn't tip neither. Nice.
The weight meter says 515 out of 300. And I said to her, "Are you over encumbered? Does that affect anything?" She says, "I don't know. I never even cared. I play the game." I was like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "Yeah, I never even paid attention to that. And apparently it doesn't affect anything." So then what's the point of the meter? I don't know. Maybe the meter does have a point, but according to her, it hasn't negatively affected her in any way. It's like, oh, okay. The game feels like a mishmash of ideas. So,
and this story feels like Kat isn't living there, and it's just some fucking caretaker that was probably playing video games. Fucking weird.
Pancakes are ready. Yosef, thank you for the $5 super chat. On DSP is not racist, dude. He thought of the level 1 podcast first. Bro, the pay pigs are pushing back hard. I wonder how drained they are.
I hope they financially destitute so that way he has no money to get from them. I would love to see Phil when his den heads just don't have the money. It's just they're all tapped out. Like inflation hit like a bitch and they literally have no money at all. And then he just don't have the money. He just doesn't get it.
Of which are implemented well and others just aren't implemented at all or half finished. Another really weird thing about the game is that
we good at Hydra World Order? Fucking finicky ass internet.
That are just
can't stand this shit.
Odd. And I understand what they were trying to do in the game was create this culture. Like, for example, you remember in Horizon Forbidden West, they kind of did the same thing with these different people. These different people who are in the game living in different places.
Uncle Val's, what's up, baby?
Tribes or different groups, and they all.
Oh, Mr. Line, he's talking about Greedfall.
Garb, right? So there's the singing people of the plains. There's the warrior people who live up in the mountains, and they all look different, right? So they kind of went for that in Greedfall as well. It just is. I don't know. It doesn't feel as well done.
Darksydephil, how we doing, baby?
It's fun. She's playing it and is really enjoying it. Although she says that there are things that are annoying as well. So it is what it is. She likes it. So I watched her play it for a few hours actually yesterday as we relaxed. I'm sure you guys are dying to hear what we ate because we eat out once a week on our day off. So we actually ordered in, and we ordered in from a new restaurant, a seafood restaurant near us. And the unique part about this restaurant is that they do a lot of foods that we don't really have out here. It's completely unique compared to what's available out here. So, Kat ordered boiled Cajun shrimp. Yeah. So what they do is they take a whole bunch of whole shrimp and they boil them in this broth with all these seasonings and spices. When you get it delivered, what you would think is if you're going to eat that at the restaurant, what they probably do is they give you a bowl full of this broth with all the seafood in it, and you take it out, peel it out of the shells, and eat it. But when they deliver it to your home, they literally put it in a plastic bag full of the broth. By the way, it was
probably
fine.
Master Dr. N7.
And she was eating it. It was absolutely delicious. But one thing we realized is this is not something you should be ordering for home delivery. It made a giant mess. We're both eating these shrimp, and there's freaking broth going everywhere. It covered our tablecloth trying to eat this. Wow. So we immediately, when we finished eating, we had to throw the tablecloth into the wash.
How fucking dented do you have to be to not make it to make a mess? What? You at home. You just. And then and then the shrimp shells are gonna be in the fucking garbage, and they're not gonna be gone till next week. Oh, nasty.
Because the broth had gone absolutely everywhere. So
how?
Boiled Cajun shrimp, and I actually tried for the very first time catfish. I had never eaten catfish ever in my life, and they had fried catfish, so I wanted to try it. Really, I've had different fish. I've had cod, I've had tilapia, I've had salmon, I've had I'm trying to think of different various real fish, not shellfish, but real fish that I've had. I've never had catfish at all. I didn't know what it was going to be like.
Dribbled
So
off at my,
what it is
it got all
catfish,
over
or
my
at least the way
fucking
that
leg.
they
Let's continue.
actually present it.
Barrett Wells, thank you for the
Um,
$5 Canadian super chat, hon. Most
they
places have a
actually-
dinner
it's very
table. The
thin
Snortford
and
has a
flat.
family
I guess
troll.
catfish
Exactly.
might
They
be
all.
something- I don't know. I've never really trying to remember what catfish looks like. But I guess the way that they do is they take the fish and they make it thin and they bread it, and it's crispy and basically the catfish was a much more stronger flavored fish than cod. Usually when you get like fish and chips, it'll be like cod that they usually bread and fry up. In this case, it was catfish, and it was delicious. It was way more fishy and stronger of a flavor than standard fish, but it was delicious, absolutely delicious.
Hey, thanks for letting us know that you were able to spend money on expensive seafood even though you have bills.
So it was good. It was actually quite a good restaurant. But we were eating it, and we're like, we like all this food, but we really wish that we were there. Because you feel like if you were there, you could eat it without having to worry about making a giant mess and clean up after. And
Yes.
like, you know, it's definitely the trade-off of ordering in.
Yes, so stop the ordering in.
We would go out every week. Things
Okay.
were different before the pandemic.
You
Just
can
being
still do it
honest,
now.
In the past couple of years with inflation,
You can
and
still do
everything,
it.
We would
What do
be
you-
able to go out and have days out where we could,
You can still do that now.
And quite frankly, in the last several months, we just haven't been able to do that. We can't afford it. You know, especially like I've told you guys, our grocery bill.
Okay, so DSP, see, okay, DSP, let's understand something here. Okay, it is more expensive for you to go drive to the restaurant, order the food at the prices that they set, and then give the guy a little tip and come home, as opposed to you ordering on DoorDash where the prices are marked up. On top of that, you have to pay a delivery fee. On top of that, you have to pay tax on that delivery fee. And then on top of that, you would optionally add on a tip. So the former is way more expensive than the other shit I just like, the DoorDash shit. So again, let's break it down, because that was a really idiotic thing to say. So let's break it down. You said that it is too expensive to eat out, but you can go ahead and afford to pay for the same amount of food at a marked up price with an additional delivery fee plus the tip. Does that make any sense, Phil? Does that make any sense, Phil?
For the pandemic, our grocery.
So like like Master Doc N7, even with that, so it's even with the Dash Pass, he's still paying more money than what the food actually costs.
Bill was one level, and now our grocery bill, no exaggeration, is about 50% higher every week. Are we buying more expensive things? No, in fact, since
So
the
stop
pandemic hit,
eating.
we now get way cheaper stuff. We buy.
You stop eating out. That means you cannot afford to eat out.
All the generics, anything that's a store brand or whatever, that's what we get now. Yet our grocery bill has skyrocketed since before the pandemic. So, you know, all that little extra money that you would have to have a nice day out, we just don't have anymore. So
you literally just said you already had the day out. You had the day out, you fucking dent. The day out you decide to spend in, because you spent the same amount of money that you would spend on gas and go to even more so on fucking having this shit delivered. You already had it, you fucking idiot. You dumbass. You donkey. You imbecile. You fucking inept piece of shit.
Oh, we just stay home and order in every week. And it kind of sucks because we're eating this food. We're like, man, this would have been absolutely delicious if we were there and not have to worry about making a mess of our dining room table and cleaning up after. This is what you want to do, is eat in the restaurant, right? So it is what it is. And
I don't believe that, Ramen Brahmin. I'm sorry.
Life. We deal with it. We had a good day off, by the way. It was relaxing. We spent a lot of time with Jasper yesterday. Oh my God. So basically, Jasper, we didn't realize this. He needed to be brushed so bad. So in the morning, I said to Kat, I said, yesterday, because you guys remember on Tuesday when I was streaming, Jasper had jumped onto my lap. And I was petting him, and as I'm petting him, I looked at my hand. My hand was covered in loose hair. I said, oh, he needs to be brushed, right? So in the morning yesterday, we brushed Jasper, okay? the pile of hair was this high that came off of him. We were.
That means you are not regularly brushing your cat. Okay?
Like, holy shit. He's molting like crazy, man. It must be, change of the weather, summer months. So later in the day, all right, we said, let's do it again. And another pile of hair came off of him like this. It was like, holy shit, he lost like a pound of hair from this brushing. And it was funny because recently, as he's been around here, I've been starting to itch a little bit because I do have some cat allergies. When we first rescued Jasper many years ago, for a straight week I was itching because I have some minor cat allergies. But since he's lived with us now, I got used to it. My body like adjusted. But every once in a while, every season, when he's like, shedding and not molting, but, flakes of skin and stuff coming off of him, the dander, cat dander, I'll get itchy a little bit around him. Okay? And I've been noticing in this last week, I've been feeling really itchy. Like you have noticed, I've said it on stream, I said, man, my face kind of itches or whatever. I think that's what it was. I think that he actually went into this new season where his coat was shedding and we didn't realize it. And man, did he need a brushing. And so we did that. And now, hopefully, that'll curtail some of the reactions I've been having with itchiness and things like that, But we had a good day, We didn't go out and really do much.
Yeah, he doesn't take care of the cat.
Like I said, me watching my wife play Greedfall, relaxing, having a good seafood dinner, stuff like that. All right, so not too much to say outside of all the chaos going on the internet with games and game news. It was insane. All right.
Blackmate 666, thank you for the $2 super chat, hun. When we first declawed Jasper, I beat him. Exactly.
Let's continue.
Oh my god.
So
this man is a despicable human being.
Let's get right into the. Oh, I almost said let's get right into the new. Oh my god, no! I refuse to become like that creature on the internet. I'm not gonna say that. I almost said it. Okay. Like that creature on the internet. I'm not going to say that. I almost said it. Okay. Let's talk about game news.
Rent free, free as your wife blows, still bothered by the gnome.
So first of all, there's a new Dragon Ball game coming out. Cool. Dragon Ball games. I've played so many of those over the years. I've played fighting games. I've played action games. I've played RPGs. I've played hybrids, right? I've played a ridiculous amount of Dragon Ball games in my 14-year tenure as a content creator. So what will this new Dragon Ball game be coming out? I believe it's in October. Well, it's called Dragon Ball The Breakers. And there was a big trailer that released for it. The funny part about it was I watched the trailer and I actually couldn't figure out what kind of a game this was.
Yeah, since I have no originality and I can't just take a game for what it is, in order for me to understand something, I have to affiliate it with something that's familiar, So, like, every time I play a game, and I play Dark Souls, and, every game that's hard, I think it's like Dark Souls. Like, I was playing Kirby, and it was hard, because it was like Dark Souls. They're trying to be like Dark Souls. So that's the thing I do. I like to go ahead and, pretend like this is like the other thing, so I could go ahead and be familiar with it.
I was scratching my head and I was like, it seems to be
I was scratching my head and that's why I saw a ball.
Completely based on the planet Namek. Like, it seems like the characters who are in that story arc, the Frieza story arc, are trapped on the planet Namek. So you've got Bulma, you've got, is it Oolong? the pig character who can transform his body.
I have to watch it. I have to like literally watch Dragon Ball Z again and try to get the voice down.
On that planet at the time. Plus, apparently, normal citizens, which doesn't make sense to me because there are no normal citizens on the planet Namek. It's an alien planet. So how could there be normal citizens? It doesn't even make sense. There's not humans on planet Namek. It's the Nameks live there.
Hey, dummy! So you know this thing, right? Where people they get in like these they get into like these spaceships, and when they get in the spaceships, they go in space, and they can travel from one planet to another. So there's a possibility you can go ahead hey, go ahead and travel. You know what I'm saying? Just say.
So the Namekians, right? So I kind of scratched my head about this one. But the premise of the game, get this, it's an asymmetrical action game. Do you know what that means?
Okay.
It means like 3 or 4v1. It's the formula of Dead by Daylight or Friday the 13th or the Evil Dead game that just came out or a bunch of other games that have all literally copied each other in the last 4 to 5 years.
Guys, remember, I want you to keep the Multiverses rant that he just had a few minutes ago. Keep that in mind, the Multiverses take that he just had.
You know, when I played Dead by Daylight years ago, I liked it. Remember, I actually played it because it ended up being part of Xbox. It wasn't Game Pass back then. It wasn't at Games with Gold. Because I know I never really outright bought it. Right?
Can I find it?
But
Hold on.
I definitely...
Hold on, I gotta find something.
Because it was something unique. It was like, wow, this is so different.
Unique.
This is an interesting premise. One super killer, a super villain, or a monster, or a slasher.
Yo, I'm sorry. My headphones, like, I don't know, my Bluetooth headphones are, like, glitching out and it's causing the thing to pause.
Coming after 4 survivors, and the survivors individually are very weak, but when working together, they can lay out a series of traps. They can team up against this killer to stun them and escape. They can, you know, do things to evade, and then they work together to do things to hinder the killer and then get out of the map and survive. I really liked it. I thought that the formula was great. And then I played Friday the 13th, and then I played this one, and you know what I mean? Like, and I played this game, and they're all the same. They're literally all the same game with minor tweaks or differences. For example, in the Evil Dead game that just came out, you can control more than just the killer. You can also lay out other things, like the Deadite creatures can be laid out around the map, and you can do other things because you're supposed to be like this disembodied evil that was always part of the Evil Dead franchise. So there's variations on the formula, but the asymmetrical action game model is still the same exact deal. One versus many, overpowered versus underpowered, but while working together, they can overcome the overpowered person. You see?
Okay. What's the problem? Like, let's say even if they were the same, what's the problem?
When I heard this was what the game was, I was like, you know, to some extent, I can get it that people like this, but when do you say, okay, this is Jump the Shark, man? Right now, when they made Frieza the killer of the asymmetrical action game, and you're now controlling characters like Bulma and you know, Oolong to fight Frieza, you've jumped the shark. Okay? You have. There's no need for this game to exist. This is not filling a need in the gaming landscape. No one out there was screaming, we want asymmetrical Dragon Ball. All right? This is literally an idea that is not their idea. They stole someone else's idea that's been done to death, and they're putting a skin over it to make money. It's a ripoff, is what it is. I've seen the gameplay of it. It looks terrible. It looks like you literally are the most unoriginal game devs ever. You were told by your publisher, hey, put out a game to just print money because it's Dragon Ball. Right? The sad fact is,
no, it's not working. Oh, hold on. I gotta do it again. I fucked up.
It might actually make a lot of money because it's Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball games tend to sell a lot. They do. The difference here, I'll give you an example. Someone literally just said in my stream chat, and I'm glad they did, well, what's the difference between this and Multiverses? Because you seem to be interested in Multiverses, and Multiverses is just a ripoff of Smash Brothers. Well, you're right, except Smash Brothers is done. Smash Brothers they're not producing any new content for it.
Okay, but the game itself, it's still a fucking stand. Like, it's still a selling game. People still sell it. People still play it. The player base is still alive. So what are you talking about?
The game is over with. You can play what exists, and that's great. You can play it forever as a competitive game, but it's not going to get any more updates or new characters. The seasons of content are done. Now people want something new. That's what Multiverses is doing. It's continuing on. It's satiating that need or desire from the gaming community. You can still play Dead by Daylight, and they're still putting out content for it. You understand?
You can still play Super Smash Brothers, and they're still putting out content for it. They have spirit contests. They have, they have stuff for you to play. They have tournaments. Like, what are you talking about? You can still play Smash.
I'm saying the original game still exists. There's no one out there screaming, man, I wish there was a 740-second asymmetrical action game out there. It's literally a cash grab attempt to rip off someone else's formula and try to make money off of someone else's idea. And I hate to say it, that this has become a huge thing in gaming recently. Take a look at games such as the Battle Royale formula, where literally everyone, their brother, their mother, their sister, their cousin, their dog, they're all making a fucking Battle Royale game because there's no originality in gaming. They all just copy each other to make money.
No, you cocksucker. They all make it because it sells, dummy. It sells. It sells. You understand this concept.
Let's continue.
Blackmade 666, thank you for the $2 super chat. Smash is dead. All content has been consumed. Exactly.
Okay? So you have to understand that it sells. The fucking shit sells. That's why people do it. They see that it sells and they go, okay, I want to do that. Just like you did, right? Just like you, even though you gave up all the fucking reasons, all the excuses why you wouldn't do React content. But when you saw how it makes money for other people, you decided to get on it. You decided to hop on it, right? Right? Just like when you go ahead and you say, oh, when a game comes out, everyone's playing that game because that game sells. It is not just people are copying each other because there's no originality. It's like they see that it sells. They're in the business of making money, so they go ahead and adopt that so they can get in on, that money. Just like you do all the fucking time.
Right? And the team-based looter shooter, right? How many of those did we have for about a 4 or 5 year period? And
they sell
in games that they come in. There's these waves of fads that happen. And literally, there's the innovators. The people from Dead by Daylight absolutely need to be applauded and, praised. They made a game that stood out so well that to this day,
I didn't even read that.
People are
hey,
so
I'm sorry.
excited
the
to
name
play it
went.
and
I didn't see the
see
name,
waves
but
of
thank you for
content
subscribing.
for it.
Welcome to the
And I
channel.
played
I'm
that
so
game many
sorry.
years ago, and I still hear about it today, and people are very excited for this. All right. And
you see, and this is what he doesn't understand. He doesn't understand brand power. He doesn't understand marketing. He just doesn't fucking get it.
That's cool to me. That game is still so good. But does the game really need to be ripped off by every possible fucking company at this point? And a lot of people said to me, why didn't you play the Evil Dead game? Because it was fucking Dead by Daylight. It's the same game with a new facelift, a new skin, and a few tweaks here or there. I'm still playing the same game. You know what
You've been playing you've been playing Street Fighter 2 Turbo for like 40 fucking years. You've played longer with Street Fighter Turbo than you do with your dick. You've paid more attention to Street Fighter Turbo than any fucking thing in your fucking life. Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Hyper Fighting, Super World Champion, Street Fighter 2 Ball Lickers Deluxe. I'm sorry, I'm going with off the cuff Phil here. You've been playing the same game for 20 years. And if it wasn't for the fact that you'd be made fun of for running back, you'd probably still be playing that game now. Alfred Aponte, what's up, baby?
Saying? So, if this game was adding anything to the genre that oh my god, it's so different. It doesn't. It's literally, from what I can see, the same formula yet again with Dragon Ball characters. So, to me, it kind of makes me shake my head. And plus the fact that they have to change the plot of Dragon Ball all over my fucking leg. Let's continue.
Blackmade 666, thank you for the $2 super chat. Hun, following this logic, DBD ripped off the Jason game. Exactly.
To make it feasible. Oh, this is a normal citizen on Namek who's fighting Frieza, but it's a human. There's no normal human citizens on fucking Namek.
Okay.
It's the fucking Namekians live there. If they
How do you not know? But the thing is, how do you know that? Do you know, like, again, it's like, it's a universe. It's a universe, you idiot. It is a universe, okay? That means while the stuff that was going down on Namek was happening, other shit around that planet was also happening. So there's a possibility that there could have been humans there. Because again, within this universe, space travel exists. Like, what are you talking about?
For all green Namekians, it would make sense.
You see, like, this is his bigotry showing. This is his bigotry showing. Okay? Namek is built for the green man. Okay? This is the green man's soil. Get the fuck out of here. Get over with that pink shit, that pink flesh color shit. Go back to your goddamn planet. Okay? Talking about Mga. Make Namek great again. That's what the fuck we talking about over here. Green bigotry. Green supremacy. Fuck.
Doesn't make sense at all. I'm like scratching my head like, what the fuck is this? So, quite frankly, it looks like a waste of time and a cash grab to me. I'm just being honest. Maybe you'll like it. I'm probably not going to play it. It doesn't seem like it's anything that I'd be interested in. Okay?
Dragon Ball Re. I fucked it up. I should have said Dragon Ball Re. Okay, next time I got it. I got it.
That's number one. Ah, my nose is bothering me. Okay. Now let's talk about some positive stuff, and then of course we're going to talk about the insane controversy of The Last of Us 1 remake. Oh boy.
All right, guys, I'm going to be AFK real quick. Yeah, he can't wait to rehash this. I'm going to need some water for this shit. I'll be right back.
You guys like pizza? I know I do. I love pizza. I'm Italian.
And now I got to sit back down.
Since I moved out here to the West Coast, there is
now I got to sit back down. I was just about to get up.
Pizza out here. There's a few places that are close, but nothing that's really hit the spot. But the reason I ask you is because I'd like to ask you an interesting question. Would you like to have a pizza party with me? I've never done anything like that before. Would you guys like to be part of a fun, interactive pizza party?
What are you talking about? The pizza? Like, where you getting your pizza from? The place that Alex Jones was talking about? You fucking creepo.
Dudes. Yes. Yes, people are saying. All right. So here's the deal, and here's my idea that I came up with last month, actually. There's a game coming out in August, the very tail end of August. August 30th, to be precise. It is called the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cowabunga Collection. It is made by a company called Digital Eclipse.
Damn. Yo. So that means, the clown box is... Okay. This is a little funnier than the clown box actually dying. So the clown box isn't actually dying. Is that he's abused that fucking announcement jingle so much. He's pressed that button so much it's breaking. Yo.
Digital Eclipse is the company that made the Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection.
Thank you, honey. You're the best. But
yeah.
Just be careful.
And we all know my opinion on that.
Everywhere.
If you play the
Alfred
collection
Aponte, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel, baby.
It's actually pretty good.
Oh, he has two Smiths. Two.
Substantial. That collection has a ton of games from Street Fighter history, including every version of Street Fighter 2, every version of Street Fighter Alpha, and every version of Street Fighter 3. So as a walk down memory lane, it's really awesome. In fact, when that game came out in 2018.
So why do you stay on Street Fighter, Super Street Fighter 2? I don't know, the fucking dumbass Street Fighter game he plays. I don't even know which one. There's so fucking many of them shit.
I did a History of Street Fighter project where I played through every one of those games, arcade edition, or arcade mode, I should say, from start to finish, and talked about their various different game engines and gameplay mechanic tweaks and the like. People really liked it and said it was something so different from the content that I normally would put out. Okay? So awesome, right? Excellent. This is great. Then I...
You know what I like, though? Higher purpose. You just a racist. That's it. You know what I like about it, though? Like, it's just... I find it funny how DSP calls himself a variety streamer. Like, that's what he is. And then he has to specify when he does something on his stream, how it's different as opposed to all the other stuff that he does on his stream. Well, Phil, that's the point, because you're a variety streamer, dumbass.
Did it online, and it was a huge mess. The online play always sucked. The lobby system was non-existent. Then they patched it in, and it still hasn't worked properly. In the 4+ years that I played the game, they never bothered fixing it. It's completely unfinished. The game runs at the wrong speeds online on certain stages. It's just a mess. Essentially what it is they wanted to do something that was good for offline play and then tried to tool in online play, and the online play was an afterthought and sucked ass, and so the collection isn't very good competitively. Nonetheless, it was only the only real way that I could play the classics in the last 4 years, so I literally played the game weekly for 4 years. Okay? I am happy to announce I was able to ditch it when the Capcom Fighting Collection came out about a month ago, and I haven't had to deal with it anymore, which is great. So Digital Eclipse has moved on and made other games since then. The current project they're working on is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cowabunga Collection. Now, growing up as a kid, I was a ginormous fan of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And I already talked about my history with the Ninja Turtles when I was doing my intro to the game Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge about a month ago now, or 3 weeks ago, whenever it came out. This game was a brand new game that was a spiritual successor to the old school
I totally forgot to get my
Ninja
water.
Turtles arcade games, the beat 'em ups. I loved it. I thought the game was outstanding, and I did 2 playthroughs of it to highlight the different characters in the game and the gameplay. I actually upped the difficulty.
Have you ever did this ghetto shit? Like, I feel like I'm the only person that's done this. Have you guys ever taken a t-shirt, right, and then taken that t-shirt and put it in a plastic bag, and then take the plastic bag and leave it in the freezer all day, so then you can go ahead and take it out the freezer and put the shirt on? Am I the only person that does that? Yes? Yeah, okay, I'm the only person that does that, I guess.
For the second run and play with the secret character Casey Jones. I had a lot of fun with it. However, the game was incredibly short. You could beat the campaign of the game in about 2 to 3 hours, and so I did 2 runs within 2 streams, and I was done with the game. There's nothing else to even see with it, okay? This collection is basically the
I have AC, but it just doesn't reach here.
History, all right? It features, listen to this.
It's not moldy.
Ninja Turtles arcade game. And it's
no, you got to put it in a bag. You got to put it like in a bag. You got to put it in a Ziploc bag so it doesn't get wet.
The actual full-on arcade editions with their full-on great graphics, music.
Well, the bag I have, it's good for moisture.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles NES game, the one that everyone fucking hated, including me. We all either rented or bought. I rented. Thank God I didn't buy it. Played it and said, "What is this piece of shit? This game has nothing to do with the Ninja Turtles cartoon."
Hey, Joe, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Welcome to the
All
stream.
these freakish enemies. What is this game?
You take a tank top sign, just fold it up and put it in.
They superimposed Ninja Turtles over another existing game. Like, they made a game
oh my God.
that wasn't going to sell, and they never released it.
Like, it's based on another game. It's based on this game. It's just, Jesus fucking Christ, bro.
And then, we need to make a Ninja Turtles game. Quick. Slap them in the game and pretend like it's a Ninja Turtles game. That's what it felt like to me. So that one stunk. Okay? It really was. It was so annoyingly difficult. And almost no one that I ever knew ever beat it. Everyone just hated it. Okay?
Because it stunk.
Then,
yeah,
the arcade games came out, and that was the gold mine for Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, I leave it in there all day. Like, I'll put it in the bag in the morning and then just leave it there. And when I come back and when I feel like it's way too hot,
was actually
just put it
the
on.
arcade game NES port. Ninja Turtles 3 was actually a unique game. I believe it was called the Manhattan Project, which was a sequel to the arcade game, but it wasn't in arcades. It was actually.
What's up, tongue of my anus?
So there's a whole Ninja Turtles style arcade game that's not an arcade game. It's only on the NES, and I think it was also ported to the Genesis at one point. Then, when Turtles in Time came out, That was the direct sequel to the arcade game. So in arcades, it was called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time, or everyone just called it Turtles 2. But then when it came to home consoles, there was already in Turtles 2, which was the arcade game, and in Turtles 3 was its own original game, so they called it Turtles 4. So in the arcade, you had Turtles 1 and Turtles 2. At home, you had Turtles 1, 2, 3, and 4, and literally none of them aligned with each other numbers-wise, and every kid was confused as fuck as what the fuck you were playing. Okay? Now, in addition to all of that, there were Game Boy games. I never played any of the Game Boy games because I didn't own the Game Boy until very late in its life cycle. Okay? But I want to say there's like 3 different Game Boy games. And then on top of all of that, they cashed in buy them out and see what they're like. I think that original NES game, you guys are gonna laugh your asses off at how bad it is. It's just laughably bad and so frustrating to try to play. And I could legit try to beat it. And good luck. I hope this collection has save states or something because the game is a fucking piece of shit. Throws roses at you and says, "How about a rose? How about a rose?" I mean, I think he's actually hilarious comedy stream, if possible. When, I don't know. They also said the gameplay mechanics would be updated and modernized.
Okay, here we go. This is what we need. This is what we need.
Like, it's so bad, it's good. Like, the Street Fighter movie from the 1990s has nothing to fucking do with the games, but the movie's so bad, it's good. It's a guilty pleasure. That's Fighter's History is the guilty pleasure fighting game of the 1990s. It's that bad.
But nobody.
Dog has touted and
Yes,
highly
finally.
advertised
Finally.
as a from the ground up remake. All
God
right?
Damn.
It was leaked before it could be announced in early June. And
Just
then
like
they
your
had to
wife.
kind of, oops, the cat's already out of the bag. Let's talk about it during Summer Games Fest. What they said was
Just like when you caught your wife cheating.
graphics are completely redone to be in the new graphical engine that Last of Us 2 is in, only running even better now on the PlayStation 5. They also said the gameplay mechanics would be updated and modernized to implement things from their modern game, The Last of Us 2. So many things they promised, basically. And then they announced they're selling it for $70, all right? And a lot of people gave this a lot of shit. Like, what, $70? You're acting like this is a brand new game. Well, are the characters any different? No, they're the same characters. Is the voice acting different? No, it's the same voice lines. Is the plot any different? No, it's identical. Same plot as the first game. Oh, okay. You know, so what is different? Oh, the graphics, the gameplay. We're adding a ton of new accessibility features, which is outstandingly cool. But what about the multiplayer? Is that in it? Because if you remember, Last of Us 1 had factions multiplayer that a lot of people liked. Oh, no, that's not in it. Wait, what? You're reselling The Last of Us 1 with not even all of the features as the original game, but you're charging more money. Yes, that's what we're doing. Well, why? Because we made this game from the ground up. No, really. We did everything originally. Everything is redone, retooled. But wait a minute. You just said it's the same plot, the same characters,
whoa,
the same voice acting.
Whoa. Time out. Yo. Hold on, I just saw this shit. DSP has never seen his wife naked, not even once. Wow. Yo, shout out to whoever. Woo! Right there in the chat, ladies and gentlemen.
The same game.
Hold on, if it gets banned, I'll.
No.
Yeah, it got banned. Hold on.
That they announced they made this game from the ground.
Right there. DSP has never seen his wife naked, not even once. Yo.
It's the same game. Yes, but we redid it all from the ground up. No. The moment that they announced they made this game from the ground up,
Razio, I hope you're doing good, baby.
That's not what it means. To remake something from the ground up means everything is new.
I don't notify his mind. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's say Leanna, he's... No, actually he has, because... Hold on.
Anything.
Time out. actually, Nutterfire's mind, he has seen Leanna naked because he still has a picture of her. He still has a nude of her in his hard drive. Because I remember I saw it on the farm. Someone was like, he was doing his like PC cleanup setup stream or whatever, and there was a bunch of folders there, and there was one picture of Leanna like that holding herself. Yeah. So that's on the internet, just so you guys know. I'm not gonna tell you where. I'm not gonna tell you where to find it. I'm just saying, you know, this is there.
You have not remade it from the ground up.
It was on his desktop.
They don't understand the term that they've been using to market this game to the public for months now. Okay,
it was on his
They've
desktop.
been mismarketing
Desktop, like what?
Game for months now.
I don't think he took it. I don't know if he took it or not. It's just there. Like the picture's there. Notifies mine. I don't know if he took it or not. It's just there. It's a thumbnail on his Oh, I didn't even see. Oh my god. Oh my god.
All right. So why am I bringing this up? Because there's been all this controversy over the game over the last few months. I've talked about it on this podcast before. Okay, I give you my opinion that I
damn that poor girl, man.
This whole thing could be fixed if they said we're charging $40. The whole situation would be fixed. We're charging $40 for this game because it's not new. All right, fine. Now people want to make an educated, an educated decision on if you want to buy it or not.
Like it was right? There. Like it was. You could see it. Like you can see it was her there. Like,
that's the price of a brand new game. You're essentially saying this game is new. It's not. It's the same game you've already played with some modernization, some tweaks and improvements. Okay? I'll be honest with you guys. I have seen side-by-side comparisons of the original Last of Us, the Last of Us remastered that came out about a year after the original Last of Us on PS4, and this new version, the remake.
Wait.
Visually.
Wait. Cat. Catherine St. Jean. I wonder if you can confirm. I mean, I know she doesn't fucking probably watch this shit anyway, but I wonder if you can confirm whether or not it would really suck to see if... No, it would really suck if Kat just so happened to find that fucking picture on Phil's computer. I would love to be a fly on that wall to see that interaction.
Sometimes I get confused which is which. If you remove the logos saying what console this is on, I can't tell the difference, and I don't even know what's supposed to be better. The problem I feel with The Last of Us Remake is the PlayStation 3 version of the game, okay, was so good. It was best in class for that console. You would be hard-pressed to find a PS3 game that looked or ran as well as Last of Us 1 did. That was the last hurrah for that console. It literally pushed the boundaries of what PS3 could do. Quite frankly, it looked better than anything else. I think that's why we all were blown away by the game, and I gave it Game of the Year back then. I thought it was insanely outstanding. I did. And so, when you tell me, oh, well, this is a remake, here's all the new graphics, and I look, and I'm kind of squinting. I'll be honest, there's some cases where there is a big difference. They actually showed a picture of the giraffe.
So what's the point of this?
The giraffe of the original game versus this remake, it's completely different. The giraffe looks real now. It looks like a real fucking animal. It's awesome. And actually, that was one of the things that did blow me away visually. I was like, wow, that looks really improved. But a lot of the times they're showing the character models and shit. And I'm like, that character model doesn't even look better. It just looks different. Like they wanted to change the physical appearance of one of the main characters. So they did to say, oh, it's a remake. Well, it's not better. You just changed how they look. That doesn't mean it's better. You know what I mean? But again,
I'm sorry. I just blanked out.
It's your choice.
I didn't get what he just said.
Looks like a real fucking animal. It's awesome. And actually, that was one of the things that did blow me away visually. I was like, wow, that looks really improved. But a lot of the times they're showing the character models and shit. And I'm like, that character model doesn't even look better. It just looks different. Like they wanted to change the physical appearance of one of the main characters. So they did to say, oh, it's a remake. Well, it's not better. You just changed how they look. That doesn't mean it's better. You know what I mean?
I mean, was it better or like?
But again, it's your choice if you want to get the game or not. I think one of the things that a lot of people are arguing about is the accessibility features, which is fine. The accessibility features apparently are outstanding. Okay.
Yes. Super Blind Man told you about
it's
them.
Going to have Audio description. Do you know what that is? When you're watching something, for someone who's sight impaired, basically someone is going to describe what's going on the screen. And this has been a huge thing for...
Right now, you will see a middle-aged Caucasian man sitting in front of a game chair, pale, unhealthy-looking, and balding. His body is atrophied, and behind him is the remnants of any validation that he feels he gets. You will see PS5 console box, Xbox Series X console box, pixel art figurine of Mega Man, pixel art figurine of Ryu, counterfeit Blanca action figure, Vault Boy bobblehead, Assassin's Creed figurine. That's it. That's basically it.
Movies, television, people who are sight impaired can't really watch a lot of stuff. They can't enjoy it like us. And to have someone audio describing everything going on in the scene,
yes, that costs money. That costs money.
It's a rarity. And when they get it, it's a win. It's a major win. The fact that they're actually doing this for The Last of Us 1 remake is outstanding.
Okay, that's why it costs $70.
Apparently, they're going to be implementing. It's not 100% confirmed yet, but they claim that they're going to be implementing a lot, if not most, of the accessibility features from Last of Us 2. If they put that sonar shit in it that I saw from Last of Us 2, that's crazy. That's just a whole retooling of the game. That is from the ground up, because what they'd have to do is place sonar points throughout the entirety of the fucking game, and that's going to be a lot of work. Is it $70 worth of work? No.
Yes, it is $70 worth of work, because it's not just one fucking product, you dummy.
Because guess what? They put that into The Last of Us 2, but also The Last of Us 2 was a totally new game, and they only charged $60 for it. So just based off the history of pricing that Naughty Dog has laid out on their own.
Yes, inflation. Sorry, I just spurred out from inflation. Piggy?
Games, you know that The Last of Us 1 remake is still overpriced. If you can sell me a totally new game that has all these amazing groundbreaking accessibility features for $60, and then you're selling me a game I've already played where everything is, not everything, but the story, the music, the voice acting, all that's already made. And what you're doing is you're rehauling the graphics, you're putting a few gameplay tweaks in, and you're putting in accessibility features. Charging me $70, you've actually overpriced it per your own comparison standards. I bought a new game from you for $60 that had all those features, and now you're charging me $70 for a game I've already played. It doesn't make sense. There's literally no logical justification.
Okay, so this is the remake of The Last of Us, the first one, right? This is of the first one, right? This is a remake of the first one. Okay? Now, the second one came out for what system? What system did the sequel come out on? PS4. Okay. PS4 and PS5. Okay, so this one is what? Coming out for PS4 and PS5 also? So wait, this new one is just for the PS5 then, right? It's just 5? Okay, so... I don't like it. I don't like it. I'll be honest with you. I don't like it. But I understand it. This is a new game for a lot of people. And it is on the latest console. Okay? So, and it has these accessibility features that cost money to have in a game. Like, it makes sense.
For the pricing of this game. Again, if they would just lower the price point to $40, none of this would be a problem.
Dude, this is a new game. Like, yo, and this is the thing. Like, he's literally shitting on, like, yo, this whole rant renders his Grand Theft Auto Definitive Edition rants. It just makes it null and void. Null and void. Because again, just like he said, this is remodeled. This is remastered for the new console generation. Some people are just playing this game for the first time. Other people dumbasses like Phil want to go ahead and buy the same game over and over again because they want the game to have modern graphics, modernized controls and all that shit. So there's a seller's market for that shit. Oh yeah, exactly. Skyrim Anniversary Edition. Like, what the fuck?
Really, no one would have an issue with The Last of Us Remastered if they weren't charging $70 for it. This is why the entire internet is calling it a cash grab. Okay?
But then
so why am I bringing this up? Because, of course, this happens during my day off. There's a leak on the internet. Someone who worked on and or tested the game puts out an exclusive video clip that they made of the game. It's about a minute long, showing the gameplay of the game. And they basically say, as you can see during this clip, which is legit, they've lied to you. They told you that the gameplay elements of the game would be redone to be like Last of Us 2. They are not. It's the same exact gameplay from The Last of Us 1. And then they proceeded to show a minute video clip of it being exactly the same
It's
as
all
The
for
Last of Us
profit,
1.
critical error. All for profit.
Now, are there things that are different? Apparently, the weapons bench now has features from Last of Us 2. I don't really know what. I don't remember the difference between the weapons bench from Last of Us 1 and Last of Us 2, quite frankly.
Because you weren't paying attention because you're a fake-ass gamer.
And so people are saying there's new animations. For example, if you shoot an enemy enough and they're weakened, there's new execution animations that are taken straight out of Last of Us 2. Apparently, they were present in Last of Us 1, but it's different from that. Okay, but again, is that different gameplay? No. What you're doing is you're just adding little tweaks. That's not from the ground up new gameplay.
Yes, it's new gameplay for that specific fucking game. Jesus Christ. Yo, like, I can't. I can't. You know what I want in life now? I just want somebody to look at Phil, physically look at Phil, and just call him a fucking dumbass. And just be like, you're just a fucking dumbass. It's new gameplay for this specific game.
Naughty Dog lied. And it's getting tiring at this point. You want to know why? I'm tired of this shit. I am. I'm tired of talking about Naughty Dog and saying that they lied. Why do they keep doing this? Why? And why do they think they can get away with it? Why does Neil Druckmann keep doing this? I just don't understand it. Okay? Let me explain something, all right? I'm upset. You want to know why I'm upset? Because Naughty Dog has done this twice now. They have a new game that's going to have groundbreaking accessibility features in a AAA game. People who've never experienced AAA games before will be able to play them just like all of us. That is amazing. That is a huge positive, a huge win, and I wish...
Just like all of who? You're disabled too, dumbass. You're mentally disabled. Again, like, you're not fucking, like, what do you mean, like, all of us? Like, normal? But, like, what the fuck does that mean? You bigoted piece of shit. You fucking bigoted piece of shit. What does that mean? We could play games like the rest, like, fucking, like, normies or some shit. He's doing that thing again where he treats people with disabilities as fucking idiots. Let me just let that go.
Every AAA game dev would do this. In fact, there was some announcements that God of War Ragnarok also may be implementing some really huge accessibility features in their game. I'm super excited for that, right? I am fucking tired of having to deal with drama along with this positivity. You know what I'm saying?
What drama? Phil, do you not have a life that you have to emotionally embroil? I mean, the answer is yes. I mean, let me rephrase that statement. How bad is it that you have, like, you're so devoid of an actual fucking life that you have to embroil yourself in corporate drama that has nothing to do with you? That's fucking weird.
Phil, the pancakes are ready. Methbed, thank you for the $5 super chat hunt. International mail in 2013 was $9.50 for first class box, £1, $24 for priority small, $40 to ship a game case to UK. If true, means he's disabled. Thank you, honey.
It's tiring, man. It's like, I just want games to get better and games to be accessible for all and games to be a positive experience without having to have all this toxic discourse around a company trying to make a buck. I'm just so fucking...
Dude, there's no discourse. You're the one that's emotionally investing yourself for no fucking reason, even though you don't have an emotional investment in this game. Like, you're getting hyped. You're getting tired. Who gives a fuck? Neil Druckmann still makes money that you'll never see. Okay? He gets access to shit that you'll never have access to. Who gives a fuck? Really, bro? Who gives a fuck? Elaine, I hope you're well.
Tired of it. It drives me nuts. All right, it does. It makes me pissed because instead of being able to sit here and say, hey guys, guess what? Great news. The Last of Us 1 will have all these new accessibility features. I have to say all that and then say, but there's all this toxic bad nature towards the game.
But see, actually, if you had a life and you actually had thoughts of your own, you wouldn't have to say any of this shit, and this shit wouldn't even have to be a part of your podcast. You could be talking about other things that people who've not been on Twitter, you could be talking about things that people who have been on Twitter already have not seen. Okay? Get off of Twitter. Get off of Twitter. Twitter is not a representation of what's going on in the fucking world. Like, dude, like, seriously, it's really pathetic how, like, you think you're a busy person and, like, all you do is go on Twitter all day. All day. Like, yesterday, that was concerning, bro. Because usually on your days off, you know, you get, like, one here, one there. You know, then we get the gin tweets late at night. But yesterday was really, really weird how it was just early in the morning. As soon as you started up, you just went off tweeting. You had a little break, and then you came right back to it. Dude, get off of Twitter. Go get a life. Go literally touch grass. Go outside to your backyard and touch the grass that's there.
Because Naughty Dog lied to everyone. I'm tired of this shit.
But what are you going to be tired of?
How do they keep making the same mistake? It's the same mistake twice. With Last of Us 2, they lied about the game. They told everyone that.
Like, I'm just not getting this.
Your boy, thank you for the $5 super chat, hun. This man acting like Neil Druckmann not only solely controls the pricing of their games, but did it specifically to screw Phil. Exactly. Ew, the pancakes are ready. This is all to hurt Phil. Okay, this hurts Phil. Forget the people with disabilities. It's Phil.
Joel would be a major part of the game. They put him into the gameplay trailers when he wasn't even in the game and during those parts. It was a blatant bait and switch, so that they could pull a fast one on the gaming audience. It didn't pay off. It blew up in their fucking faces to the point where Neil Druckmann actually had to market his game, saying that if you don't like it, you're a bigot. He literally had to say that on the internet so that people would become almost like a cult-like following to buy the game.
Just like if you listen to don't listen to the bullshit. If you listen to the bullshit that people say about me, it's lies. It's lies and lies and lies. Don't listen to any of the bullshit. Don't listen to any of the white noise. All the things that they say about me is not true. It's the same fucking thing, bro.
It worked. So I guess he's some kind of a marketing genius. But God, it was such a toxic year. Why are we going back there? I don't want to go back there.
Like, I'm just saying, how are you affected by this so bad? Like, I understand you doing this for clout, but dude, how can you actually waste energy like acting like you're really that emotionally invested in this shit? Thank you, unbiased fan, for saying it's not that serious, bro. Even though you got a crown on your name, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Thank you.
Past that, I was like, oh, we can move on now. At least now everything they do will be new content. Hopefully they learned their lesson and they won't lie and try to fool people. And they did it again. 2 years later, it's like they learned nothing from all that controversy and shit. In fact, I would almost say this is being done on purpose. Why would you lie about your game when you know eventually it's...
Your boy, play the lotto, son. Play the lotto.
Coming out, and people would know that you lied. People will know this is not a from the ground up new game because it's the same fucking gameplay. So
it's the same gameplay, but it's run from the ground up because they're introducing elements that weren't in the game previously. Shit.
Create controversy around your game and create that whole vitriol in the gaming community again, pitting this group against this group. And now if you're with this group, you'll buy the game, and if you're this group, you won't. But now these people are even more motivated to buy it for $70 because they feel like they're sticking it to the other people.
Who's going through all that shit? Like, DSP, people are not like your retarded audience. Like, what the fuck?
I'm tired of this us versus them fucking mentality.
There is none. It's
toxic.
fucking social media. It's Twitter. It is fucking Twitter. I can't respond. It's just fucking Twitter. Like, it's just fucking Twitter.
But stop your fucking crying. You're a fucking American, you fucking douchebag. Start nothing like it.
It's just fucking Twitter.
And it needs to fucking stop. And it's almost like Naughty Dog is fueling that fire with their actions. Like they're intentionally doing this at this point. But what's funny is it might be backfiring, because I'm seeing a lot of people on the internet in the last 24 hours posting up things like, well, I was gung-ho buying this game. I believed what Naughty Dog said. But now that Naughty Dog has revealed that there is no original new gameplay in this game, I'm not buying it. I'm going to wait for a discount later on. When it goes on a sale, I'll buy it. I'm not buying it for $70.
The pancakes are ready.
The thing is, Naughty Dog was so caught with their pants down.
Detractomated, thank you for the $5 super chat, hon. I thought we were just buying games. Is this the Cold War? Exactly. Thank you, honey.
By this leak, they released their own 10-minute gameplay reveal yesterday that revealed pretty much not much besides some new accessibility features, which everyone is excited for. But outside of that, it's like, okay, it's exactly what we thought. So that leak wasn't fake. The leak is legit. The gameplay is exactly the same as the original game with some minor animation differences and things here or there. But it's not The Last of Us 2 in The Last of Us 1. It's literally just The Last of Us 1 again with better graphics and accessibility features. Oh, by the way, with no multiplayer. I can't believe that. They bought the multiplayer. They cut out the multiplayer. The original game had a full multiplayer mode. I remember playing it and saying, wow, this is so original and so
You're not
cool.
gonna play it.
So
It's not. You're not gonna play it now.
In a game.
You're not gonna play it now.
Wow, this is great. I'm happy.
Stop acting like you're gonna play it now.
They took it out of The Last of Us 2, and now they're gonna sell it as a separate game. Did anyone remember when they said it would be in The Last of Us 2? And then we bought the game and it wasn't in there, so that was an overpromise, underdeliver. Now they're gonna sell the multiplayer as its own factions game. Wait, it was supposed to be in the game I bought. What happened? Right?
Yo, imagine, so I'm thinking about like, imagine if I felt this way about fucking Pokemon. Well, no, actually, I do feel this way about Pokemon. But imagine I still kept buying these fucking games. Like, dude, if you don't like it, just don't deal with the fucking product. Like, what? Like, this isn't banter. This isn't conversation. This isn't content. This is literally a man. This is literally you. Literally just talking to a wall because he just wants to hear himself talk. Literally.
Now I gotta buy it again? Oh, by the way, don't worry about
Jesse
that.
Green, what's up, baby?
Last of Us 1. Oh, cool. At least I'll be able to play factions again. Nah, it's not in it. What? You see what I mean? Like, it's just like,
I'm down with
trick
a
after
chunk,
trick
but
with
I'm I'm seeing some stuff online. I don't know. I mean, it depends. LeChonk is a very persuasive argument, to buy the game, but
So, I understand
exactly,
all the
John Zena. Bing
controversy
chilling,
around, all right?
chilling.
At this point, you know my stance. $70 is too much for this game. I don't care how many accessibility features they wedge in. I don't care how many graphical overhauls the game has. It's the same game you played on your PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4. It's not a different game. It's still
All right,
The
so
Last
then don't
of Us
play
1.
it. Don't play it.
There's
I
no
better
new
not find out
chapters
you're
added.
buying this
There's
shit.
no new story elements. There's no new gameplay. It's the same game. It's not worth $70. If you paid $60 for a brand new game that had great groundbreaking graphics and accessibility features a couple
then
years
don't
ago,
buy the game.
there's no justification
Don't buy the
2 years
game.
later to sell you a game you've already played with said graphical overhaul and accessibility features for $70. You can't justify it. They are absolutely trying to make bank on a game. And what the real hilarious part about all this is the marketing play. They've actually had the game devs go out there on the internet.
All right, Phil, shut up.
Too quick, too. Thank you for the $5 super chat, Hunt. Using Twitter and taking it seriously is like taking a Happy Meal kaleidoscope and viewing the world through it as reality. Exactly.
Precedent. I've never seen anything like this.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Barrett Wells, thank you for the $5 Canadian super chat, Hunt. Sony isn't going to force someone to buy this game like iTunes, shoving you two onto people's phones.
That was fucked up. That was definitely fucked up because that song was trash. If the song was good, I would have been okay with it, but it was still trash.
Devs going out and posting up on their social media account. It was a pleasure to work on this game. Oh my God, the best game I've ever worked on. Did you know we had no crunch making this game? Oh, really? No crunch? Yeah, because the game's already fucking made. You overhauled things that already existed, but the game's already done. All you got to do is overhaul the graphics, add in accessibility. Are these big undertakings that take a lot.
Yes, there are big undertakings, dumbass, because you can't even, Phil, you can't even make a fucking intro. You can't even make a 5-second video to introduce your streams. And you sitting here telling people that it's a quick thing to just add in all these graphics, to add in all these accessibility features. Are you stupid, bro? Are you stupid? It's stuff they gotta test it. They gotta make sure it works. They gotta make sure it doesn't fucking make the PS5 crash and shit. Damn.
Work, yes, but you didn't have to make the whole fucking game original, so of course there's less potential for a thing like crunch. It's like common sense would explain all of these things going on, but it's just no one has fucking common sense anymore.
Joe, thank you for using common sense in Phil's chat. DSP Gaming, you realize that a graphical improvement would not change the experience for people with visual impairment. Your argument makes no sense. Thank you.
This just drives me fucking nuts. It does. Again, I wanna be like, hey, guess what, guys? This is exciting. We've got huge progress in the realm of accessibility. Look at all these positives we can talk about. But it's like, oh, I want to talk about that, but now I got to talk about a bunch of toxic, negative shit. The game devs lied to everyone.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
I'm so
You
tired
choose
of it.
to. That's the thing, DSP. Again, this is why it makes you, this is why you are the way you are, and this is why people see you the way that they see you. Because again, you don't have to talk about this, but you choose to. You literally choose to. You go out of your way and make the effort to talk about this. Shut the fuck up. Just play your game. Don't talk about any game news because, again, you don't go anywhere outside of Twitter.
Like seriously, how can Neil Druckmann live with himself at this point? I don't even know how he can. How do you look in the mirror every day and be like, oh, we're doing all these great things?
He looks in the mirror, in a nice, clean mirror, in a nice house with a nice family, with a amazing career, with a reputation, with coworkers, with friends, with, other family. Like, he's okay. He's okay.
But at the same time, now we got to wrap it up with all this toxicity on the internet. I don't know, man. I would need a shrink.
Look at that. Look at that. He doesn't, again, why would you,
Yeah, boy, thank you for the $5 super chat. Man who makes going to the grocery store sound like a trip through the Sahara claims to know what work is involved and gave them element. Exactly. Thank you, honey.
Frankly, I would. That's just crazy to me. The way that these people are behaving and trying to push this game. And then, oh, that's fine. It's to do this. It's good. This is modern game marketing. I just, it drives me insane.
Why? Why does it? I don't understand. Why does it bother you so much that Neil does this shit? Why doesn't it bother you that some of your whales, they go homeless? They have to go file bankruptcy. They are unable to eat. They are unable to find a place to live. How can you sleep at night taking their money, you fucking piece of shit? Huh? Huh? How can you live with yourself?
Tired of it. I'm tired of having to be someone who's honest with you guys, and I got to be pulled in the middle of it because I know you guys want to hear my opinion on it. So
No, nobody wants to hear your opinion on it. Nobody. Everyone wants to see you play the game. Nobody wants to hear your opinion. The only person in this world that basically would like to hear your opinion is me because I have to fucking react to it. That's about it.
Super happy on the one hand, and I'm super pissed on the other. Why does everything have to be mixed? Right? Why can't we just be happy? Right? Why can't we just be so happy?
Viking Gaming, thank you for the $5 super chat, hon. It sounds like the dude trashes him to where he won't say it, but probably wants him dead.
Exactly. He knows not to say it because he knows that if that shit got right back to Neil Druckmann, Neil Druckmann will do everything within this motherfucker's power to get him unpersoned on the internet. Like deplatform. Okay? Oh, wait, what? Wait. Uh-oh.
Serpent Hunter, thank you for the $3 super chat, hun. Shout out to Sunspot Gallery, it's his birthday.
Guys, you know what it is? When it's somebody's birthday, we get cakes in the chat. Cakes in the chat for Sunspot Gallery right now, ladies and gentlemen. Please. Happy birthday to the birthday boy.
All over my fucking leg. Let's continue.
Cakes in the chat.
Chad Rupnareem, thank you for the $5 super chat, hun. Philly boy talks like he's the only honest man in town. Exactly. Exactly.
All over my fucking leg.
You know he's the only honest one. Everyone else is just lying. They're just lying, mentally ill, dent-headed, shitheads. You know that they're lying. Robert Salo, thank you for the $1.99 super chat, hun. DSP, stop wearing the same t-shirts on stream.
That's what I'm saying. Get some different ass fucking t-shirts. All right, Sunspot Gallery, if you here, happy birthday, baby. All right, cakes in the chat. I want to see cakes in the chat. Okay, I gotta. Okay, wait. Barrett Wells said I gotta sing. Okay. Excuse me.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Sunspot Gallery. I hope you get to see Jessica Alba too. Happy birthday, honey. Thank you for stopping by the streams. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Happy birthday, baby.
Why does there have to be the toxicity and the lies tied in with the progress? I don't understand that. I just don't. This game would have sold on its own merits. And even if
it's still gonna sell.
Said it was $70 and they were honest, there's no new gameplay elements. However, the graphics are amazing. We put a lot of effort into accessibility. We understand the price point may be an issue for some people, but we feel it's justified. Buy it if you like. Instead, they lied about it for months, and then they had to get a leak to reveal the truth. You know what I mean? And then, quick, run to try to save face. And then the other thing is some of the posts are, it sucks that leaks happen. It's terrible. It really is disrespectful to the game devs. It is, actually. I agree there. There shouldn't be leaks. But why do you think your games constantly leak? Because you keep lying to the public about them. If there was nothing to leak, no one would leak it. You know what I'm saying? If they were being honest about the game from the get-go, there would be nothing to leak. But you keep...
Dude, people like insider knowledge, he just doesn't understand. He just doesn't understand. I'm about to cut this shit off in a few, man.
Being dishonest to the world, so people keep calling you out on your bullshit. Oh, my God. All right, my final say on this, until there's other news about it, because I really don't want to talk about this anymore. All right? Is there any situation where the game is worth $70? What I would say is, if you've never played The Last of Us 1 before,
okie dokie,
and this is your first time experience with the game, this is an amazing game. I love
Okay, so there we go, there we go. That's it, done.
Treated as such, it is its own game. Yes, you could say it's part of a franchise. I don't like the rest of the franchise. Fine. But The Last of Us 1 is absolutely...
Slightly amused black kid from the suburbs. Thank you for the $5 super chat, hon. 420 glazing.
Oh, I definitely will. After this fucking shit, I definitely will.
Absolutely fucking amazing, in my opinion. I loved it. And it will always stand in my mind. I'm not one of those people that say, well, Last of Us 1 got ruined because of Last of Us 2. I'm never going to say that. Last of Us 1 is great. All over my fucking leg. All right? Let's continue. And I'm very...
Robert Zalo, thank you for the $1.99 super chat, hun. Imagine DSP as a dentist. I can't, because he'd fuck up everybody's teeth and kill somebody. Your boy, thank you for the $2 super chat, hun.
It got all over my fucking leg. Let's continue.
So the bank leaks are okay since Phil lied. Got it. Exactly. Actually,
I think I'm going to tweet that to him.
Happy and grateful that they are putting the amount of work into it that now a whole new audience of people who previously could not experience this game will. Whether it's because you just didn't play games a decade ago, you didn't have a PS3, whether it's because it wasn't accessible and now it'll be accessible to you. That is amazing, outstanding, groundbreaking, and that's a huge positive thing. I'm super happy about that. If that is your situation, you've never experienced Last of Us 1 before, and this is your chance to do so, by all means, buy the game at $70 and you will probably get that value out of it. Just understand you're not getting the full... the new character. I'm like, damn, that game's been out a long time and they're still putting out active content for it. That's awesome. That they've got a vibrant community that supports the game and they still love it to this day. That's really neat.
Yeah, but Smash Bros is dead. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry, but I think I'm gonna have to cut it off here because now he's just He's just doing the utmost, okay? So I will see you guys later. I mean, I will see you guys tomorrow. I think I have something to do. So if I have something to do, I'll see you guys like at 7. If not, I'll probably do a restream if it's not fucking sweltering hot over here. Okay? So tomorrow, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love you, love you, love you. Who's on tonight? Because I know Ann's on Twitch, but who's streaming? Who's streaming? Let me see. Oh my god. I gotta yeah, because I gotta work on some stuff. I gotta send King Jad some stuff, so I gotta work on it. Prophet streaming too? Shit, okay. I'm with it. Oh, who's popping up? See, how come I should be subscribed to Prophet? What the fuck? The Bear 64 is on. I gotta check out his Smash Sundays. I like when he can. I got it. Well, link King Jad, link Prophets. I'll link POPs. Okay. Go. All right, King Jad, you can spam it. You could spam Prophets. I'll put POPs on. All right, so we got Prophet and POP on. I'm going to glaze, and then after glazing, I'm going to chow down on some Chinese food. Then after that, I'm going to take a ice bath, like a super ice bath, because I'm literally I'm on fire. Like I can snap, and you see, look, freaking flames and shit. All right, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love you guys. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good night. If I don't see you guys throughout the entire weekend, have a great weekend, okay? Love you guys. All right, bye-bye.